Class, welcome to week 5. Our topics this week will be site design guidelines, meant to help you a little bit more with project 2, and then an assignment on e-commerce. That will also help you if you're developing a website where you will accept payments on the site. And if you're not developing a site like that, it is really good to know for anybody starting a web business. So that's one of the reasons we've included that topic. But we'll get into that in just a minute. We'll start in site design guidelines. And the purpose of this is to help you understand what are some of the standards in website design. It is still somewhat the Wild West when it comes to web design. And I say that because the internet has been around long enough to have some standardization, but not a ton. And so there are so many different options right now for your website designs. And this will walk you through some of the basic expectations, right? That's that first reading, Essential 2017 Web Design Trends. And then we also have a reading on here, Beginner's Guide to Building an E-commerce Website, just to get you the basics. But the idea here is for you to do some additional research on top of that, to find two websites that run a similar model or a similar product to yours, and then you'll do an assessment on those and decide what are the elements that you like and some of the things you might utilize from those websites. The wonderful thing about the internet at this point in time is that you don't really trademark or copyright a design pattern or a function on a website. And so you can look at what your competitors are doing or look at what other companies are doing and say, oh, I like that. I'm going to incorporate that into my site. And this assignment will allow you to do that. You will just have an essay to submit that answers these questions in step 3. And so note that this is not a 2-part assignment where we've been doing a lot of quantify and compare spreadsheets. We're moving past that a little bit now, beginning this week. Then you'll have your discussion board on your site design guidelines. Let's jump into the e-commerce assignment. As I mentioned, if you're designing a website where you're going to accept payments, this is a really crucial assignment for you. If you're not, you may look at this and say, oh, well, this doesn't apply to me. I'm doing one with an affiliate link or drop shipping or advertisements on my site. There's a lot of different ways to generate revenue from a website, as we've talked about. This is a very specific way. However, if you're going to own a web business, it is really important to understand what an e-commerce site is and how to establish it, regardless of whether you're currently using that model. So that's why this assignment is included in here, because this is information that's so important to know. So there's a couple videos to watch on here that will give you a good introduction to this. And the assignment is very simple. You'll see in step 3, create a Word document and explain in a few paragraphs the main differences between creating an e-commerce website versus a non-e-commerce website. And then also give an added explanation on there. So really straightforward. And that will be it for this week. So a really simple week. This is intentionally designed to be simple. I know you're working on project 2 and those website designs, so hopefully you have a little extra time to do that this week. Those will be due next week. So similar to project 1, I encourage you to get started early on that. That way you can get past any hiccups with your site builder or hosting company if that comes up, and you'll feel much more comfortable turning in project 2 if you've been able to start on that already. If you got any questions on this, please reach out. Thanks, everyone.